Hello everyone, I'm Renowned Zero. We are back again talking about how EvS finally just tells the entire truth, tells the whole world why he continues to do TrashCast. He goes on about how he's just gonna keep collecting super chats, he's just gonna keep collecting money, and he's not really gonna finish his books, it seems, because he just, at this point, in it for the drama. He's in it for the super chats, because that's obviously easier for him to do now, because he's obviously showing the world that he's completely just become a straight up YouTuber and then being a comic book publisher second, rather than the other way around, which is where he should have been. He should have been the comic book publisher first and a YouTuber second. We also got other weird individuals saying some off the wall type stuff, and we'll get into it really quick. So, got the pre-order collection up, of course, for the Horseman, doing pretty well. You know, obviously written by legendary Chuck Dixon and penciled by Joe Bennett. Hit over $500,000 in sales in less than a week, which is absolutely insane. As I've said before, this obviously beats out a bunch of CG projects going on, like Fearsome and Glorious Rex 3, Godlike 2, you name them. Anything in CG right now is being trashed by this book, by obviously better writers. It's interesting to me how they just can't understand why this man is successful, because he continues to give the fans what they want. More stories from writers they like, more art from artists they like, and getting to work, putting out more comics in this universe that he has created. Obviously, the Rippaverse and the summer collections have ended, but you can still get the stuff in the store. Obviously, you have the Rippaverse, the regular cover will always be available. The collector's edition did sell out, and you can obviously get the signed and graded versions. You can always go over and get Heroic Tales #1 by John's Longbox, an individual that EvS told to break his neck harder, which is obviously disgusting for someone to say to another individual, regardless of anything. But we obviously went live yesterday for our usual 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live stream every Monday, and you have individuals that are looking for clout. You have this individual just commenting, and of course I didn't respond, but obviously I'm going to respond now, because at least this way I'll make some money off of this clown who seems to think that he's going to troll me, even though he's an absolute nobody, and thinks he's going to get some clout trying to comment and even quote tweet because I didn't respond to his dumb comment based on a live stream title, going over Fraud Tony's weight loss and detractors and EvS are down bad, saying, "What a soulless, tuneless, uninformed, harmful piece of useful idiot you are." Yeah, because making fun of an individual who tries to call the people fat when he's literally larger than Riley, and EvS being down bad, literally saying it himself, is somehow bad and uninformed. Literally just using clips in my live streams. This is how I know you're an uninformed dummy. Heck is real. This person, repent! Of course, they always, for some reason, have to bring in this kind of God complex that they think they have and somehow bring religion into everything, even though I believe in God. I mean, I know God protects me every day, and the only evil people here are people like you who think you're going to go around and literally spread lies about other people, bear false witness, one of those commandments. If you had any real power, your neighbors would be deleted. Sure. And then he goes on to quote to me because, of course, I didn't respond the first time. And, of course, I'm out, I have a real life. I have a job. Of course, these guys don't. This is what these people without power look like. If this person were king, how many people would have already been ordered deleted? This is Eric July's audience. Bullied children that grow up wanting to delete the world. And what did you grow up to be? An absolute moron who suckles off the teat of EvS and you try to get me to respond on here? I just rather respond in video form because I'll get paid for it at least. I'd rather not waste my time typing to you, rather just use my words and tell you you're an idiot. Because you really think you're going to sit up here and talk a bunch of nonsense as if it really means anything to me. Again, these guys actually think they can dogpile on me. Meanwhile, I crap all over their garbage every single day. Or almost every single day. There's nothing you guys can do. You guys have literally put this out about, doxing me and suing me, and yet nothing has come of it. And nothing ever will come of it because it's all bluffs. That's all it'll ever be is bluffs. You're all a bunch of clowns because you don't like the opinions I have against your frog daddy. But, of course, from Stu and the God, we'll go over this clip right here. and we'll go over this clip about the Pitt Omnibus no longer being a thing. Let's get into this video first. Paid to hate. Ethan literally describes what he's doing once again. It's different when he does it. One, EvS said he will continue to crap on Rippaverse until people stop paying him to do it. Humility. Ethan promoted ISOM 1 and 2. Countless crappy CG books, even godlike. Ethan claimed Yara was bad before it came out. Rippaverse is a big deal and it matters. That's why he talks about it. Ethan's not the arbiter of what is good or bad. Absolutely not. No matter what Eric July does, Ethan's going to say it sucks.
That, bearded creator would just kind of go, I don't know. A lot of reasons for that. I can't relate at all, obviously. But Zach,
you obviously can't relate at all because you don't get books out to people when you say you're going to.
He's just saying it doesn't matter what George R. R. Martin does. And it is kind of true. No matter
George R. R. Martin has put out more books than you have.
For what? These guys are going to get paid to on it. They're incentivized with money. To just automatically say everything is terrible all the time.
Literally, no. There's plenty of things that these guys have said they loved, like the One Piece live action, Cobra Kai, Reacher, Terminalist. You clowns think that they don't like anything.
Everything. Not it, which is like Rippaverse, which is usually terrible.
Usually terrible. Yes, because you say everything is bad because you didn't create it, and everything that Eric July does is bad according to you. That's how you've always been.
But things that...
And also, if everything from Rippaverse is bad, that means your cover is bad. That means Shane Davis's cover is bad. It's almost as if you're full of crap.
That matter to the culture, things that are kind of earmarks, moments where the culture actually matters in our time, in our generation. I mean, George R. R. Martin's Game of Thrones is the biggest thing. It is the Lord of the Rings. It is the Star Wars.
Lord of the Rings would never be touched by A Song of Ice and Fire. At the very least, Lord of the Rings is actually complete. Something like Harry Potter will stand the test of time because it's actually complete. Game of Thrones will probably never be completed at this point because he's gotten so many other projects to do. He's probably never going to finish Winds of Winter.
Of the 21st century, it's what matters right now. It's what people are looking forward to, and these guys just don't appreciate that. They don't appreciate it at all. And meanwhile,
You mean how Gary constantly asks George to finish Winds of Winter because he wants to actually read it?
Promoting and creating themselves is dog water. It's Rippaverse is just shit. It's just shit.
I mean, your stuff is shit because you don't actually produce anything except for shit. Your whole TrashCast podcast is shit. At this point, everything you do is shit. So I would not be talking about how Rippaverse is bad when you don't produce anything. Because Rippaverse is not bad. You just have a bias against Eric July because he did it better than you. He did what you were trying to do with CG, and he did it better. And then consistently puts out more content than you ever have in your life.
So how could you sit there and talk about George R. R. Martin and say that, it's not going to live up to expectations? When you guys...
Because of our current climate, it won't.
Sit there and promoted ISOM. You know what I mean? How can you...
So did you. You said ISOM 1 was fantastic. You told Vito that he's coping and seething over ISOM 1's success, and you said bring on ISOM 2. You talked about how the art was great, and you talked about how the story was grounded and great. Or did you memory hold that?
Say that. At least have a little bit of humility about that. Just be let's wait and read it first. How about that? Let's take a read of the book and let's anticipate it because one of the most important authors of modern fiction is eventually, hopefully, going to release a book before he keels over.
Yeah, and eventually, soon enough, you'll eventually release a book that's over 4 years late called Rainbow the Brute or Cyberfrog 3 or literally anything else.
But anyway, JDA misjudged.
So, of course, there you have it. And then we have this. Ethan tells us about the Pitt Omnibus and why he's probably not going to do it. The whole thing is completely ridiculous. PTP would have had it out by now. I wish Represent would do it. Someone needs to.
Omnibus, I really want to read Pitt. My answer for that is no, but maybe. But no. Don't expect me to do it. Don't wait for me to do it. there's no money in it for us. I mean, that's all it is. It really is just a matter of money. Like, if we did do that, it would be 100% for you guys, for the fans. But you know, the Pitt Omnibuses are going to be big. They would be big. They would take up a lot of room in our warehouse. They would require a lot of manpower to make, okay? Because, like, you'd have to go through, get the scans together, you'd have to put the books together, and then we'd have to ship them. And whatever we charged, most of it would go to Dale. So, like,
why not give the fans what they want? That's something you seem to not be able to do.
Why would we do that when we could use all that energy and all that time and all that space making our own stuff?
No, you'd rather spend all that time and all that energy talking about Eric July. That's basically, you've spent more time talking about Eric July than actually working on your stuff. Well, why are you gaslighting this person?
And keep all of the money for All Caps Comics. You understand? Like, it's just as basic as that. You know, we keep our business pretty lean and mean, and don't have, like, unnecessary staff or anything like that. It's not for us to do, really. It's a shame that it didn't work out when when PTP and, like, Billy Tucci and all these people had teamed up to do it for Dale. It's a shame that that didn't work out. Like, it really should have worked out for Dale. Jake?
So there you have it. Again, why the Pitt Omnibus is not going to happen. He would, again, rather spend more time supposedly working on his own stuff. No, he'd rather spend more time still talking about Eric July's business constantly every day because he knows it brings in the money. And that's all he's ever going to be known for now at this point. You know, good old great value Jeff Johns. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit that like button and comment below if you feel about all this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video or live stream. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.